Mike Jones Beats.
Say the wrong thing and get the bags with the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get thrown out the conversation. Throw up two fingers and tell them, please don't keep the drama waiting. Bye. Donate to the cause and hit the cash app. And if you ain't got it, them likes are free. Go and smash that. BBN, hit that with a hashtag. Sick with the content, come around and need a hazmat. Jack Frost, yeah, you dudes need to back off. He got the work around here, yeah, we all tip our hats off. Keep the same name, that's what you point for. But if you coming back in, put a 2.0. Big bags, and you asking what they heavy for. Foot and ass be going hella crazy with the petty wars. Good conversation, that's what we be really ready for. Good conversation like being on the bottom of a heavy whore. Nah, why niggas be like that? Unsubscribe and tell them, yo, hey, I'll be right back. Say the wrong thing and get the bags with the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get the bags with the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing.
Yeah, bags. We just kicked that guy straight out the door. We don't got time for that. We hold those over here. Who the fuck is that dude? Hold on. Can we get bags in the chat? Y'all don't see it, but somebody got hit with bags. Can we get all the bags? BBN, Jack Frost for Sub Party. First of all, the Knicks are playing tonight. So you're going to see me periodically turning to look at the fucking screen. How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. So often people make fun of me. They be like, yo, your face is always shiny. Okay, so in the in the summer, My face is just shiny because it's shiny. But in the winter, I protect my skin. I protect my skin with Vaseline. I want to say this for all of us that got all kind of different fucked up skin conditions. In the winter, protect your face with Vaseline. Okay? Protect your skins. Only your skins. I also use it on my hands, not for nothing. I don't use lotion that much. I use Vaseline. Anyway, with that being said, Vaseline traps like the moisture and stuff in. It's good. And I use this particular Vaseline just so I can show you. I got like cocoa butter or some shit in it. So shout out to this. With that being said, let's go over the drops real quick. Let's give appreciation to everybody that did drops earlier. And then let's get to the show so we can, pardon me, get the show started as quickly as possible. Let's call out any drops that happened earlier. I don't know if any drops happened earlier, to be honest with you. Usually I remember this type of stuff, but I'm not 100% sure. Shout out to Everett Gilchrist. Shout out to Derek. And shout out to James S. and E-Dogs. Definitely appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of you red bastards. I love it when you guys pull up to the show and hang out with me for a little bit. Let's do roll call real quick and then let's get to the show. What up, Don Star? He says it wasn't Atlanta. I'm going to tell you what the problem is. I'm a foreigner. Like, I'm not from Georgia. So every time I hear Georgia, I be thinking, you know what? It probably happened in Atlanta. Like, hold on. How many times have y'all heard something happen in New York and immediately thought it was New York City, not New York State? So don't hold me, motherfucker. Mistakes happen. They happen all the time. With that being said, shout out to Don Star. What up to the business? How you doing, my brother? Or as usual, dropping all of those frosts. Shout out to the BBN Network. Says show starting soon. Come in, take a seat, hit that like button, become a member of the channel, join the green team. And there's a link there for you to join the green team. We're trying to streamline the show, so I'm generally reading mostly people who are part of the green team. Everybody is welcome to comment. Just because I'm not going to read your comment out loud, that doesn't mean that your comment doesn't have value. When people say a comment that's extremely good, I'm going to read it, whether the fact if you're green team or not, just so we can be clear. What up, Shells Price? How you doing? He says, salute BBN. What's up, Queen Shah? Queen Shah says, good evening, Frost and BBN fam. Let's have a great show tonight. Show some love. Hit that like button. Go green. Join the team. Like that whole thing going on over there, baby girl. What up, Net Stars Live? He says, BBN, we in here. So late. Who else we got? I don't give a damn if she ain't green team or not. That's one of my favorite introductions to call. I'm going to call that shit. Who else we got up here real quick? What up, James S? So you see smoking feet. Who else we got? That's it. I said everybody else's name. I know what? Not that many people commented. So what up, John Starr? What up, Gorilla? And also I want to say this. If you do not join the green team, I'm cool with that. Please keep coming. I already just referenced the point that it wasn't Atlanta. You know what? I should make a new thumbnail right now so people stop coming in here and saying and correcting me, rightfully so. Because you're not wrong. You are right, Trigger City TV. But I'm going to have to answer this a million times over. I'm going to have to keep replying. So in order to not do that, I'm going to make a new thumbnail real quick. And y'all just going to have to wait. And we're going to chop it up and talk about bullshit while I'm making a new thumbnail. Is that good? Is that fine? Is everybody good? But so before we talk about that whole situation, I got a question. Who thinks what Fugiano did was stupid? Did y'all see my Fugiano video today? No, you did not. And I know you didn't see the Fugiano video earlier today because no notifications went out. But I know notifications went out. That's why I'm not pissed off at nobody. I'm not saying you guys not whatever. I know I didn't even get a notification for the shit. Be honest with you. And I follow myself on like 3 different pages, and I ain't getting not one notification. 3 different accounts. Shout out to YouTube. I don't know how that works. So let me real quick fix this. I knew it was Georgia, but I don't know why I just thought Atlanta. I just thought the wrong thing. I fucked up. I messed up, y'all. I mess up sometimes too. actually mess up quite as much as anybody else does. Not for nothing. Except for when I make a mistake, I have to. That's the only thing I'm allowed to talk about is whatever the mistake is that I made. That's the difference between me and other people. Hold on. There we go. Boom. All right. So, yo, check this out. I want to know something. I want to know why your man Fugiano, we're going to talk about Quando Rondo in a second. Hold on. Let me just make this thumbnail. But I want to know why your man Fugiano put his own self in jail. Could somebody explain that to me? Could somebody explain to me how Fugiano puts his own self in jail? His own self. Y'all know that, right? He put himself in jail. The cops didn't put Fugiano in jail. He put himself in jail. I want to have that conversation too, because that's crazy. And that just goes to show you, like, when people panic, they sometimes just do shit that don't make sense, that don't make them a bad person. You understand what I'm saying? I think dude just panicked at the end of the day. He took somebody's bad advice. Now I'm going to give every single person advice that gets a ankle monitor put on you. Don't cut it off. If you get an ankle monitor put on you, please don't cut it off. Cause somebody named me the last person that went on a run from the government and won. Cause somebody named me the last person that went on the run from the government and stayed on the run. And it don't happen. If you go on a run from the government, it's kind of a wrap. Your days are kind of numbered. You're gonna be out there for a little while doing whatever the hell it is that you do, and then sooner or later you're gonna get picked up. And this is another thing, real quick. How in the hell were you planning on trying to be on the run from the government and you got a whole social media account with hundreds and thousands and possibly millions of followers? There's millions of people who know how you look, but you're gonna go on the run. I didn't know how you looked, but you're gonna go on the run. How? This is the type of shit I don't understand. Like, there's a point. That's the number one reason why, if you're famous, don't commit crimes, if you ask me. The number one reason why, if you are famous, don't commit crimes, you can't run. Where the fuck are you running to? You can't run. This ain't 1920. This ain't the Wild Wild West, 1840 or nothing. No, I never taught at Evander High School. What the fuck? Yeah, that shit is crazy. Like, why would you do that? So I'm just looking at dudes like, I think people just, you trying to put yourself in jail. How in the hell are you running? How are you cutting off the ankle monitor and running? You trying to go to jail. That's just my opinion. Because now he in jail and somebody else copped to the gun. So shout out to that shit. There we go. Fixed it. Sorry it took so long. Now he in jail and somebody else copped to the gun. Somebody else is copping to the gun that he was in trouble for in the first place. But now he got to do 5 years. But now he got to do 5 years because he cut an ankle monitor off. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know if we should be happy that a lot of the criminals are dumb. Because imagine if we had Lex Luthor's running out here. What the fuck? Imagine if we had criminal geniuses. We might have criminal geniuses out here. That's why they're geniuses. That's why we don't know about them. Snowden moved out of the country. No, Snowden is being protected by other countries. Snowden is being protected by other countries. He didn't just move out of the country. There's countries protecting Snowden. This is totally different. But, okay, Snowden. Snowden has U.S. government intel, secrets. This country's protecting him. What the hell? This country's protecting him. Period. Also, for everybody to know, it costs $2 a month to join the green team. Only reason why I keep repeating that is because I'm generally only reading people's comments that are part of the green team, generally speaking. If you make a really good comment and you are not part of the green team, I will read your comment. But generally speaking, I'm only reading people's comments who are part of the green team because I want the damn show to go smoother. With that being said, let's talk about this Quando Rondo situation. Could they have a vote real quick? Everybody votes counts. And the people who are not part of the green team, you should still comment. Just so we can be clear, even if you're not part of the green team, you should still comment. Just so we can be clear. And you might say a comment that's good enough for me to read. Everybody should comment. There's a link. There's a link pinned if you want to join the green team. It costs $2 a month at the lowest tier. So I'm not trying. This is not a money grab, y'all. If it was a money grab, it'd be like $5 or $10. It's not a money grab. The lowest tier is $2. What up, James S? He's already in here. So hold on. Listen. Who thinks Quando Rondo is going to eventually get shot? This is a fucked up thing to say, but I'm asking the question. Who in here thinks Quando Rondo is going to eventually get shot? I'm not saying killed. I'm saying shot. Let's have a quick vote, please. And every single person who is a part of the green team that's in here should be voting. Let's have a quick vote. Who thinks Quando Rondo might get shot? I want to have this vote, and then I want to tell you my perspective on this matter. Although I'm not reading people who are not part of the green team's comments generally, if you make a good enough comment, you're going to force me to read it. So if you make just a dope-ass comment, you're kind of forcing me to read it. So keep talking. You might make a comment that might stimulate thought, and then I'll read it. Because there's something I want to say. I want to let a couple of more people vote, and there's something I want to say. And just so we can be clear, Quando Rondo don't make enough to be paying security right now. Quando Rondo put out something on Instagram, and I think he believes that there's people that's on part of his team that he can't trust. Now I want to say something. Every single team has at least, if you got 10 people in your crew, at least one of them can't be trusted. Just keep it in the stack. If y'all 10 deep, there's at least one untrustworthy person in your circle. That's just the lower averages, homie. That's just the lower averages. If you at least 10 deep, there's at least one person who, at least to you, is not trustworthy. Don't fuck with you like that. There's at least one. Now the reason why I'm saying this is this. Check this out. Did they get shot at coming from that damn concert? Shout out to Keenan joining the BBN gang. Got Keenan over here. He's joining the BBN gang. He said, look, man, I need my names to be greens. Yeah, I do know we got green team merch also, right? That y'all could go buy if y'all want. we have merch. The green team has merch. So I say that to say this. When he got shot at, it was Sunday morning. Didn't he have a show Saturday night? Or was that Friday night they had the show? I thought it was Saturday night they had the show and nobody showed up. Lewis says it was after the concert. Yeah. Think about that for a minute. He did a concert that nobody went to. Mofos follow him and waited for it to get the drop on him. Shout out to Symbology Scan. He says salute BB and fam. BB and West checking in. Salute. Salute the High Noon. Just think about that for a minute. It was a show nobody was at. You know what that means? Does anybody else realize what that means? The only reason why the show probably didn't get shot up because nobody was at it. And the niggas that did it would have stuck out like a sore thumb. Does anybody else get that besides me? Is anybody else getting that besides me? The only reason why his show probably did not get shot up was because there were so few people there that the people that would have been doing the shooting wouldn't have been able to do it without being seen. They would have saw them coming a mile away. Does anybody else get that, or is that just me? This dude really can't do no shows. Because that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like to me they was going to shoot the spot up. But what happened was nobody showed up. So there was no way to hide. What up, Kelly? How you doing? So there was no way to hide. So they had to wait until after the shit was over and follow them niggas to the gas station and tried to do it there. I'm not saying that that's what happened. Obviously, I don't know. I don't know these people. But that sounds like what could have actually happened. And if that is what happened, then that's about the only way that this could have went down, and his people didn't line him up. That's the only way. Other than that, his people probably lined him up. In my opinion. Other than that. What up, Big Milo? You never hit me. Big Milo, you never hit me on IG. And I don't know what your IG is. I looked for Big Milo and I couldn't find it. I don't know what your IG is. You got to hit me on IG. What are you doing? You're supposed to hit me like I told you to hit me like Saturday, man. You ain't hit me. You need to hit me on IG, man. Lewis said he's not eating like that. He can't feed all the goons, so soon they eat off his plate. This dude's career is, I'm gonna explain this one more time, because I don't know who told him to carry on like that after the situation happened. I don't know who told him to carry on like that, talking about dead people and making this a shit. I don't know who told him to do that bullshit, but that was 100% the wrong thing to do. That's one. Two, I just want to explain something. Other than him talking crazy after King Vaughn got killed, he literally had nothing to do with this shit. He literally had nothing to do with it. Listen, he was sleeping at the damn bar outside of the club. He gets out the car. He walks out of the car. Somebody snuffs him. That person gets shot. The actual events that happened, he had nothing to do with. Just think about that for a minute. That's so, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but think about that for a minute. The actual events that happened, he had nothing to do with. Zero. He was literally a victim. He's somewhere crying right now. He's somewhere crying. He's somewhere, because the boy's talented. Especially for this generation that we in right now with this music, the boy's talented. He's sitting somewhere crying. I'm telling you. He's sitting somewhere thinking about all of the what his career could have been. I think this is one of the best examples of rappers stop killing each other. Rappers, stop killing each other. Because even if you're the one left alive, your career might be dead. His career is over. He can't work. He can't work. And somebody commented about Little Tim being with him or not being with him. Kelly, I think, did. Little Tim might not be able to be around gang members. So, yeah, he might not be able to go pull up on them because he can't be around gang members. I don't know, but I'm assuming that that's what the problem is. But there be a lot of people that they be like, you can't be around them gang members, and then they go right back around the gang members and the authorities don't do anything. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know what it is. But I don't even know if Little Tim was there or not, to be honest with you. But Queen Shy said if you want to join the green team, click the link above. That's crazy. I don't know who told him to do all of that crazy talking. But whoever that was, he needs to get as far away from them as possible. Period. Kelly says, as much as I hate him, of course, I'm 3,000% Vaughn. You know that he did have some okay songs. Even his new song, Okay, about feeling bad, about Vaughn was good. But I can't with him. First of all, I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not with all of that talking crazy about the dead. Anybody talking crazy about the dead, I can't fuck with you. I can't fuck with that. You understand what I'm saying? Period. That whole concept, that whole idea, we're not doing that. That's not what we're doing. I don't want that type of shit following me around. Right now, I got people doing evil shit to me and talking about his karma, and I never did anything. The last thing I need is to actually do something that's bad. Like, you don't understand. Like, I walk on pins and needles in my life. This is a fact. The last thing I need to do is something that's actually bad. I had somebody do some fuckery to me the other day and talking about karma. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, what up, AI? So I feel for the dude, and I think his career is over. I don't think he's gonna be able to do any shows. And if he can't do any shows, he can't pay his fee. Ask a lot of these YouTube dudes that think you get rich off of YouTube. YouTube ain't it. Not everybody hits it big on YouTube. Some of us are just lucky. Some of us are just fortunate. Not everybody hit it big on YouTube. High News says, I could bet that the record label have millions of dollars of insurance on him. The record label going to make him do shows regardless if there's attempt on his life. We own you. First of all, just so we could be clear, he needs to do shows. So this isn't even they making him do shows. What they need to do is make sure that the shows that he do is safe. He needs to do shows. Now, this is another thing I want to say real quick. Remember, Tekashi 6ix9ine was supposed to be the person who couldn't do shows. I think that this tragedy that happened with King Von, it just got people looking at Tekashi in a different light. Like not in a different light. That's not fair to say that. But I think because of this tragedy that happened with King Von, I think people are putting the Tekashi situation into appropriate perspective. But yeah, he has to do shows. His record label has to figure out how to get him to, what you mean? They forcing him to do shows. He has to do shows. He needs to do shows. He has to do shows. That's a fact. He needs to do shows. Every rapper needs to do shows. There's only a few rappers that do not need to do shows. That they're going to get paid no matter what. And then, even then, you a performer, you want to get on stage. You want to perform. That's part of your job. That's one of the reasons in which why you probably wanted to become a musician or artist in the first place. So you could get on stage, so you could do shows. You want to do that. Like this is something that is you want to do, right? So that's something that you want to do. So I don't look at it as they're making him do something and it's dangerous. I look at it as he needs to be able to do the shows, and they better figure out a way to make it feasible, to make it possible. If they don't figure out, I'm sorry about this, the Knicks. Oh, why did you? Okay, no foul call. Okay, can we get a rebound? Thank you. He needs to do shows. Period. Every artist needs to do shows. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I think that just in general, he's definitely he's damaged goods, man. He's damaged goods, man. He's damaged goods, bad. Bad. What up, Rude? Don't nobody see them dots. Jones, how you feeling, my brother? These damaged goods, bad. I think that if there was more people, I think if more people showed up to that show, they might have tried to shoot him on stage. Just nobody was there. And then he put something on Instagram. I mean, I don't know if I could find it. I'll try to find it real quick. He put something out on Instagram that leads me to believe that he believes that he got people on his team he can't trust. To keep it a whole stack. Hold on, let me check real quick. Hey. If y'all don't know who T. Cooper is, oh boy, is she fine. Why don't these people just follow me? I bet you they're going to be in my freaking DMs talking about monies for something. They're going to be trying to make me money somehow. Hold on. What's his Instagram? I don't know. I'm just going to put Quando and see what happens. There we go. I don't see it. It ain't up no more. But I guess he put it on IG, or he put it on Twitter or something. But yeah, he basically had a post up speaking about, it sounded like he believes that he can't trust the people that's in his circle. I don't know what to tell you. I know how it is to have people around you can't trust, man. I'm pretty sure all of us do. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. 6ix9ine is safe. And Quando Rondo can't do no shows. They pulling up on him. Don't know what to tell you. I mean, to be perfectly honest, the show he had looked bad. The show he had is the equivalent of a YouTube content creator going live and having 3 people in the room with him. It was the equivalent of that. I used to do that. Shit, I remember I used to go live and have 500 people in here. Both of those is very far removed from where we at right now. Alright? And I'm fine with that. But that's the equivalent of going live with 3 people. I used to go live on YouTube and there'd be 0 people in here. Just so we could be clear. I used to just be talking for like 20 minutes. I think I was doing it on a different account though. But I used to go live on YouTube and just be talking and for like 20 minutes and don't nobody be in the room and shit. Just be me. Just somebody will pop in, you see 1 and shit, and then it'd be like 0. You just be like, fuck it. If you build it, they will come. Fuck it. Netstar says, not for nothing, Frost ISIME should give tickets away, make the show look lit, give the public a sense of safety and relevance. Let the label take care of security. Let Netstar live stream the show. You should let Netstar's live stream the show. I agree with that. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what the problem is with what you just said. There's a couple of issues in there real quick. First, he already doesn't make any money. How they gonna give the tickets away? He sold 4K his first week, right? And I don't know how his streaming numbers are, but obviously nobody's buying tickets to the show. So now they're giving away tickets for free. So are they just paying Quando Rondo to go and perform to people that they're paying to watch him? You see what the problem is with that? I'm going to say that again. Are they paying Quando Rondo to go perform to people that they are also paying to watch him? It's a free ticket's like getting paid. So that's one problem that I see. I don't see a label saying, you know what, we're gonna throw good money, we're gonna throw good money after bad. I don't see a label doing that. Like they don't win in that situation. It'll be much more feasible for them to just find another artist, in my opinion. Anyway, the next thing you said is make the show look lit. Well, obviously they can't do that. The public, yeah, definitely they could do pay-per-view, but you do know that he only sold 4,000 units. Right? What do you think a pay-per-view is going to do? Maybe they should try to do like the OnlyFans thing, I guess. I don't know. But he only sold 4,000 units. He did a virtual concert already, for everybody that don't know. I don't know how well the virtual concert did. But the problem is, people are, so if he was Tekashi 6ix9ine, he would have the show. You want to know why? Because the label is going to make so much money. People are making so much money off of Tekashi 6ix9ine that they're going to make sure he's safe. They're not making enough money off of this dude yet to make sure he's safe. He got to make sure he's safe. I don't know what no, I wouldn't tell him to go get a job at Wendy's. He should just ghostwrite. I think that's going to be what he has to do. Why you got to get a job at Wendy's for? He should just go ghostwrite. He could still make songs. He just can't sing them. He can still make songs. He just can't sing them. I'll just be a ghostwriter. I don't think there's nothing wrong with ghostwriting, to be honest with you. If I could ghostwrite right now, I'd ghostwrite for somebody. What the fuck? I don't care. I know what? You could go on stage all you want, run around for all of those hours, all you want. You could go fly around in all of those cities, all you want. I'll be able to stay at home. Yep, I'm a homebody, sitting in front of my computer, working on a project. I could be doing that while you off doing whatever the fuck you doing. Shout out to that shit. While you running around, doing all of that stuff that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? When I'm saying I don't want to really do any of those things. If I had to, I would. I'd be like, fuck it. But I don't really want to do any of those things. I'm 100% fine with staying at home, working on projects, trying to get stuff going, coming up with ideas. I'm fine with that. I don't even need my name on shit. How's the check looking? I don't even need my name on shit. Hold on. First of all, if there's some residual income to be made, I'm gonna need the residual income. Do not get this confused. But I'm saying I don't need for people to be yelling out Jack Frost was a part of anything. If people find out I was, I don't care. But I don't need nobody yelling that shit out. I don't need it. Kelly says the virtual went okay. I think Jack, it was safe. Dude, he doesn't have many options. I don't know what to tell you. He just really don't have many options. He should have never came out and spoke about that man the way he did after that man was murdered. He created his own situation. Other than that, I don't know what to tell you. He created his own situation. I don't know what to tell you. The concert, as long as this channel has been around, I have been telling y'all how the music industry works. Rappers make their money at concerts. Do rappers make money from sales? Yeah, they do. Do rappers make money from, I don't know, other sources revolving around the rap industry? Absolutely. But they make their main money that they play with and do all the rest of that shit with by doing shows. Why do you think these dudes brag so much? I'm getting 100 for a show. I'm getting 200 for a show. Why do you think they bragging like that? That's literally something to brag about in their profession. When this dude say he getting 200 an occasion, when he was talking about verses and stuff like that, getting on people, whatever's. He's talking about he get 200. That was a flex. That was a major flex when Lil Baby said that. That was a major flex. How much you think Rondo is getting for a concert that only 50 people showed up for? You think they're going to give him $10K for a concert? Only 50 people showed up. How much you think those 50 people paid to get inside? $10? Whatever venue he was at that night lost more money than they made. Hand over fist. They lost money going and coming. They lost money going and coming. Well, everybody involved in that event lost money going and coming. Even if Quando got paid, he lost money. You want to know why? because the event was a disaster. So therefore, his next event, he gonna get paid less. That's how that worked. Kelly says Birdman is a blood. Bloods and Crips do business all the time. DSTN said he made about $200. With that being said, let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. How about that? Shout out to DSTN. Ain't nobody calling you Dustin. I don't care what your wife says. But he can't do no show. Shout out to that shit. Anyway, y'all want to move on to the next topic? I want to talk about this Fugiano situation. Anything y'all want to say? Anything y'all want to discuss about this before we move on to the next topic? I want to talk about this Fugiano shit because he. I don't know, man. Y'all, these dudes need to get off the drugs, yo. I think, yo, look, I'm gonna tell you what I think is happening. I think these drugs is really making people stupider. I'm telling you, right now, if you're a person that don't pop perks, if you're a person that don't drink lean, if you're a person that's not on no form of heroin at all, you winning. If you're in the music industry and you're not on no type of heroin, you winning. I don't think these guys' brains is working right now. I don't know if Fugiano pop perks or anything like that. I don't got the slightest idea. So don't go say, yo, I know he does it because Jack said it. So I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is these rappers are just getting stupid about a moment. By the absolute moment. Let me explain to y'all why Fugiano is in jail. Right? And then you tell me what you think about it. Let me explain why he's in jail. And then you tell me what you think about it. Is that fair? When Fugiano was younger, he got into a situation that caused for him to have a felony. I'm not 100% sure what the situation is, so I'm not going to stand here and try to tell you. But he got into a situation caused for him to have a felony. So now he has a felony. Boom. Then, a while back, he gets caught in a situation where there's a gun. He's a felon. He can't be around a firearm. That's what he was going to court for. While he's going to court, he bonds out for like $50K or something like that. He had to pay cash. So he gets out. When he get out, they put an ankle monitor on him. Boom. Right? Boom. So they put an ankle monitor on him, right? He's probably out of jail like a week. I don't even think he was out of jail no real time. Like, he got the ankle monitor, he got out of jail. I don't even think he was free for no real amount of time. Like, for no real amount of time. He wasn't free like 3-4 months. He was free more like a couple of days. He goes and he burns the damn ankle monitor off and goes on a run or some shit. Now y'all want to know what the real wild shit is? Somebody else is going to take responsibility for the gun that he was wearing an ankle monitor for in the first place. So as long as he didn't cut the ankle monitor off, he wouldn't be doing any jail time. Could somebody explain to me what in the fuck? What in the hell? Somebody was taking responsibility for the gun. If he doesn't take his damn ankle monitor off and just, sits in the crib for a couple of days, he's fine. He doesn't do no jail time. You know who he was dating? And I'm saying was because he's not gonna be dating her in 5 years. You know who he's dating? He was dating Rennie Rucci. So you trying to tell me you dating Rennie Rucci? What motherfuckers? I don't know. Some of y'all might not know who she is. So I'm gonna show y'all who Rennie Rucci is real quick. Alright. Wait, hold on. God dang it. Yep, I'm gonna follow this chick, and that's just that. Okay, so now you're followed. So anyway, so hold on, let me show you. So let me show y'all who Rennie Rucci is real quick. She took all of her pics off of IG. She missing the nigga. I don't blame her. She I'm assuming she loved the nigga, so she missing him. Hold on, let me go find some Rennie Rucci picture real quick. Excuse me. Okay, so this is Rennie Rucci. This is Rennie Rucci. Just random pictures. Yes, she's a baddie. For real, for real. For real, for real. This is Rennie Rucci. So this dude couldn't sit around the house with her for a couple of fucking days. Excuse me. So this fool couldn't sit around the house with her for a couple of fucking days. He couldn't sit around the house with her for a couple of fucking days. He couldn't do that. He couldn't do that. Yes, lovely E, allergies. Also, we have the link pinned if anybody want to become part of the green team. For reasons, I'm generally mostly only reading names for the people that are part of the green team. But please, everybody comment. Just because you might say a comment and I might read it anyway because it's that good. I wish they did have a 2.0 with her. What the fuck? Look, first of all, I need somebody to explain to me the last time somebody went on a run in America. Don't tell me about somebody that escaped America. I'm talking about a run in America. There's no way he was gonna go get a boat to an island, okay? He wasn't getting out of America. I want to know the last time somebody went on a run in America and got away and didn't ever get caught. I want to know. The last time it was an individual who everybody knew who they were and they was able to go on a run in America. I want to know. Somebody said Snowden earlier. Snowden's not in America. And on top of that, Snowden has countries protecting him. I want to know. All I would have had on was a dick. I don't know, man. I mean, I guess not for nothing, but I don't get tired of begging nobody. like if I fuck with you, I'm not gonna get, like, if I really like you, I'm not gonna get tired of begging you. That's not gonna happen. So I mean, I keep hearing guys say they get tired of, you know. I'm also not gonna sleep with you if I don't have that type of feeling for you. Like if I'm not really like if I'm not I think about it like this. All right, so my whole life growing up, I always thought I don't want to have sex with a female that I don't want to get pregnant. So if I look at you and I be like, nah, I would not want to get you pregnant, I wouldn't have sex with you. Period. No disrespect to nobody. But if I'm not ready to make a mistake and then you be my woman for the rest of my life, or we try to make it work, and if it makes it work, then I'm just with you, then I'm not going to try to hit you. That's just me, though. I don't know if that's good or bad. I've heard females be mad at me over it. For real. I had more than one female be pissed at me over that. That I have that particular, that I take that particular position. For real. Be mad. Be like, I just consider myself exclusive, man. I don't know how the rest of y'all. I don't know what anybody else is doing. No disrespect to nobody, but I consider myself exclusive, man. I don't hang out with everybody. I'm not banging everybody. I'm not doing this with everybody, and I'm not doing that with everybody. I consider myself to be exclusive, man. I think more people need to look at themselves that way. The world will be a little bit different place. 2.0 says facts. No, I did not see Tashia's comment on the concert. Tell me what they were. I'll read your comment. I'll read it. Tell me what Tashia said. I want to know. 2.0. Tell me what Tashia said. I want to know. I told you, if you do a good comment, even if you're not green team, I will read the comment. I'm just not paying attention to every. Basically, I usually read every single comment. I'm not doing that no more. That's basically what's happening. When you become part of the green team, you allow for me to be able to discern which comments I'm going to read easier. That's it. If I see no green names, I might not read any comments. But if I see a couple of green names and it look like y'all talking back and forth with somebody, I might, pay attention to the person who isn't on the green team that's like that. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So don't feel like just because you're not part of the green team, I'm up here ignoring you. I'm not. Shout out to P from Jersey. He says, sup, Frost, BBN, salute. Shout out to P from Jersey. Alright, you good, P from Jersey. You are pulling up late. You could also be the first person to do a drop if you feel like it. Just saying. I feel bad for her that she didn't have a smarter man. All the nigga had to do was not try to run. And they look so happy right here. Look. They look so happy right there. That picture's lit. That picture's lit. I want to put a smile on a woman's face like that. Like that right there. That's how you know they really. Shout out to that. Shout out to the fact she like dark skinned niggas. Uh, 2.0 says she pretty much said Lil Wayne was the best performer that night, or best performer, whatever, like throwing shots at. I don't know, maybe Lil Wayne was the best performer that night. I didn't see Lil Wayne set. I have no idea how good Lil Wayne did. And even if Lil Wayne did bad, she can have her preference, right? I'm not letting that go through because you dissing Wayne. Boom. Wrote that comment for nothing. Yeah, I like that made no sense. Like, why are you burning off your ankle bracelet? Like, that made no sense. Like, rappers do not. Okay, if you have more than 10,000 followers on any social media, do not cut your ankle bracelet off. It's a waste of time. You're gonna get found. You're gonna get found. Period. Shout out to Kelly with the $5 drop. She says first drop of the night, the hater drop. The haters. What did the five fingers say to the face? Shout out to Kelly. We never get drops on. We rarely. I'm not gonna say never. That's a lie and it's incorrect. But we rarely ever get drops on Mondays and Tuesdays. Why is that, you rat bastards? Yeah, I'm not going on Lil Wayne hate. I'm not respecting no Lil Wayne hate. Alright? I'm not respecting no Lil Wayne hate. I think Lil Wayne is a goofball for most parts. Some of the shit he do is just absolutely bananas. His lack of ever wanting to take a position in favor of black people is extremely frustrating. But Lil Wayne at one point he held down hip hop for like a couple of years where he was literally the best thing about hip hop. That's a fact. So Lil Wayne is untouchable to a degree. And the Knicks are winning at the half, 69 points. Shout out to the Knicks. Yeah, so there was I don't know what to tell you. There was at least a 4-year period where Lil Wayne was the bee's knees. I don't know how else to explain it. What up, GT Massive? This is about a 4-year period where Lil Wayne was the bee's knees. He was just the best thing about hip hop. When he came out with that, it started with that damn that Lollipop song. When that Lollipop song dropped, woo! Yo, hold on real quick. I'm gonna tell you the first time I heard the Lollipop song. I was in the street walking around and there was a little fucking girl singing the song. And I dead ass turned around, got super offended, and was so pissed and was like, I hate these rappers. And then I heard the song myself. And I was like, wait, hold on, this song has got a lit. Kelly said we all broke after the weekend. That's a good point. I never thought about that. Shout out to Kelly. That's a fact. I never thought about that. Everybody's broke after the weekend. That's why Monday and Tuesday don't nobody do no damn drops. Stop being broke after the weekend, you rat bastards. Go home an hour early. He's still smoking chocolate tray bags. Yo, why don't weed come in chocolate no more? That whole wave just disappeared. That was crazy. Yo, whatever happened to chocolate weed? I've never even heard of people call weed chocolate anymore. I remember wait, hold on, I need to take a break for a second. We gotta talk about this shit. I remember, this is way before sour was even a thing. What you wanted to buy was chocolate. That was the weed. If somebody was like, yo, they got that chocolate, niggas like, word? Yo, where? Alright, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. I'll be right back downstairs. I'm going to get some money. That's a fact. And now I'm just thinking about that. I was a person that never really kept money on me. That's a fact. I'm just thinking about that shit right now. I really would have to go upstairs. I never keep money on me, even when I was younger. I think because I lose money so easy. I just be dropping shit out my pockets. Also, for everybody that don't know, I have been reading mostly only people that's part of the green team. You got to become a member to the channel. If you do a really good comment and you're not a member of the channel, I might still read it. But for the most part, I'm only reading the people who are members of the channel, part of the green team, out loud. Before people try to say he's just after it for the money, it costs $2 a month to become part of the green team. This is not about money. That's a fact. It was the chocolate. Niggas be like, yo, you got that chocolate? Like, yo, we about to go get some chocolate. Like, that's what, like, you know how now, real quick, you know how now when you walk down the block, everybody said they got sour? That's how it was. Everybody said they had chocolate. They didn't even know what kind of weed they had. They had just fucking bush weed. They be like, yo, I got that chocolate. You see some guy around the corner with brown paint. Painting the weed to make it look like it's brown. I don't know if that was happening. But, yo, for real. For real. That shit was crazy. For real, though. Dude, exactly. What? No. It's 20 cents a show for $10, I think. I think it's 6 cents a show for $2. Exactly. Thank you, James S. If you pay $10 a month, that's 20 cents a show. That's not breaking nobody's bank. But I'm trying to, for real. You know how when you walk around now, everybody that got weed, like, yo, I got that sour. Everything is sour. Everything was chocolate. Because that would make a nigga gonna buy that chocolate. Your motherfucker might, yo, you won't even be wanting to buy no weed. Dude be like, yo, you want some smoke? Be like, nah, I'm good. Like, yo, I got that chocolate. You be like, wait, hold on. You got that what? Shit was just, for real. Anyway, that's crazy though. Trey Songz gonna be, for everybody that don't know, Trey Songz is at his woman. Trey Songz is trying to get with Rennie Rucci. For everybody that don't know, Fugiano's dating Rennie Rucci. Trey Songz been trying to get at her. Sneeze. Shout out to Felice Cortez with the $9.99 drop. She said, I appreciate you, Frost. I just prefer to send it this way. It's just fine. We need any way that it comes, it comes. I appreciate you. The YouTube platform is built for crowdfunding. That's what this platform, the lives, are for, crowdfunding. So if you got a person that's doing lives and they're not getting any drops, that's bad for them. Period. The reason why you do lives is because your channel is being crowdfunded. So that goes for any YouTube content creator. If there's any YouTube content creator that you watch every day, you should do a drop once or twice a week. That's just, I say this about every YouTube content creator. I get it, some people don't understand that concept, but also not everybody went to school for business. Also, not everybody owns a business, and also not everybody's ever ran a business. Most people have never been bosses, so they can't understand that concept, and I get it. Oh man, Trey Songz is about to be at Rennie Rucci front door. she gotta look out the peephole and shit. She ain't gonna see nothing. She gonna turn around, walk away. She gonna turn back around. She gonna look out the peephole. She gonna like, hold on, who is that? She gonna be looking at the peephole. Hold on, who is that? Oh, nobody's there. She gonna go back, turn back around. She gonna start walking away. She's like, what the fuck? She gonna come open up the door. Trey Songz gonna be laying on the ground like this with a rose in his mouth. Trey Songz gonna be laying on the ground like this with a rose in his mouth. That's what's gonna happen. She gonna go to the door. She gonna hear knocking. She gonna go to the door. She gonna be like, who is it? She ain't gonna hear shit. She gonna be like, alright, fuck it. Turn around and shit. She walking away. She gonna be like, what the fuck? Who is this at my door? She gonna look out the peephole. She gonna look out the peephole like, wait, hold on. Who is this? Alright, I don't see nobody. Okay. Ain't nobody out there. Alright. Then she gonna turn back around. She gonna go and she gonna hear the knocking again. And she gonna come back. She be like, fuck this shit. She gonna turn back around. She gonna swing the door open. This nigga gonna be laying on the This nigga gonna be laying on the floor like this. This nigga gonna be laying on the floor like this. Hold on. I'm trying to get in the fucking shot. He gonna be laying on the floor like this, looking up. Fucking with a fucking rose in his mouth. Fucking Trey Songz, man. Trey Songz, man. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, no. She does not want Trey Songz. She wants a whole thug. Have you heard her talk? Have you heard her talk? She is not interested in anybody that is not about all the... She's not interested in you if there's not a possibility of you going to jail. Okay. Are we going to have a call in right now? There's not a possibility. And there are a lot of women out there like that. Not for nothing. There are a lot of women that they don't want you if you're not going to go to jail. Like, for real. There are quite a few women, they don't want you. You're not going to go to jail. There's no chance of you going to jail. You're not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing that might get you killed. They don't want you. They don't want you. If you ain't doing shit that might get you put in jail, if you're not doing shit that might get you killed, if you're not doing shit where you might have to kill somebody, they don't want you. Shout out to them. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not on that type of time. And also, I absolutely want to stay clear of all females who are on that type of time. What the fuck? First of all, you don't want me. I don't want to go to jail. I'm not looking to kill nobody. And I'm also, I don't want to go to jail and I'm not looking to kill. I'm not going to, can't really tell you about the other thing. I don't know. This could go either way. Jada. Okay. They be seeing me posting. Yo, I'm going to say something, right? I just want to say something real quick. When you out here and you a smaller platform like we are over here, and I'm going to show y'all something in 1 minute. I'm going to show y'all two things. But first, I'm going to let, are we going to have a call-in guest? We're going to have a call-in guest. But I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all something. And I get it. You're going to think it's reaching. I don't think it's reaching. But we're going to have our calling guest call real quick, real quick. We're going to talk to him for about a couple of minutes about a thing. No, call on the phone. Call on the phone. Oh, but I don't care. You could call on which one you want to call on. All right, let me call him back. Hey, what's up, my brother?
What's going on?
Chill. I thought you was gonna call on the regular phone, man.
I'm on my cell phone. You know, I'm working right now. You know, this is my shift.
That's a fact. You want to say hi to the?
You know, I gotta get the money, man. You know.
Hold on, let me
talk. This is how I do this. You know.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get you on the speaker. You're not on the speaker for some strange reason.
Right. I want to touch. I want to say just a little bit about the Quando Rondo stuff.
Yeah,
just
definitely.
A little bit.
Hold on. There you go. Say something.
Yeah, what's good, BBN?
All right, there we go.
Want to shout out to all the admins and all the green team people. You know, we doing it. I love y'all, man.
Yo, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. That's Net Stars Live, by the way. Shout out to Net Stars Live. All right, I'm going to call him back. He's driving. I think because he's driving, he probably lost reception or something. Hold on, I'm going to call him right back. Okay, so he's having his own issues or problems. He's going to call right back in. We're going to let him talk his shit. But I want to show y'all something real quick. We affect the hip-hop zeitgeist, you rat bastards. Okay, so before me, who did you hear always call Tamika Mallory Queen Tamika Mallory? That's what we call her. That's not Tamika Mallory. That's Queen Tamika Mallory. Now I want to show y'all a post from Charlemagne the God. What is he calling her right there? I keep trying to tell y'all, man. I keep trying to tell y'all. What is he calling her there? And I know that seems like a reach, right? It seems like a reach. It seems like a reach, right? But who else you heard calling Queen Tamika Mallory before Jack Frost? Every single time I mention her. Every single time we talk about her. I'm trying to get this shit to get out of this fucking, to clear up. God dang it, just clear up. I'm going to try to call him back. Who have y'all heard calling Queen Tamika Mallory besides Jack Frost? Who? And yes, Charlemagne the God know who I am. And I know he knows who I am because I got complaints. I got complaints for fucking. This is a long story, but I'm trying to get the shit to stop being blurry. But I was really doing that thing. I was really doing my journalist thing and putting pressure on people a while back. So Charlemagne the God know who the fuck I am. Shout out to Charlemagne the God. I fuck with him. I'm trying to figure out a way to get this camera to stop being blurry. And Feliz Cortez, it costs $2 a month. You just spent $10. It costs $2 a month. Why don't you join the green team? I'm gonna try. I'm still trying to get the thing to stop being blurry. Hold on. Okay. A ton of people watch us. That's why I keep trying to tell you. There's a ton of people that watch us. I don't know. The shit'll fix when it fixes. I don't know. I don't know how to get the shit fixed. It's not fixing. Shout out to that rat bastard shit. Also, I'm gonna show one more thing out. Shout out to this shit. I'm gonna point out one more thing. God damn it, this shit is just really pissing me off. Hold on. Because I know y'all see me blurry. Because I see me blurry. So I'm trying to make the fucking camera readjust. So it can refocus and stop being blurry. I don't think it's going to do it. It's just, the fucking camera's just doing its own thing. Okay, so hold on. I'm going to click on something else and I'm going to come back. Because I just want to get this shit fixed. God damn it. You see how blurry that shit is? Now look how clear this is.
Mark Curry.
No, I'm not telling you to do Cash App Felice Cortez. However you do whatever you do, it's just fine. I was saying you could also join the green team. It costs $2 a month. That's what I was talking about. All right, so we're going to try to call the brother back real quick. I don't know what happened. Hope he ain't think I just hung up on him or some shit. While I still try to work on getting this thing right here to fix. Hey, what's up, my brother? What happened?
What's going on? I don't know. I'm driving. Bunch of reasons.
Okay. No. I'm gonna literally gonna tell you what happened. You just you are driving, so you went through a different 9 times out of 10. You pass it from cell tower to cell tower.
Yep.
So that could be what happened.
I understand the process. Yeah. And it dropped the call.
Yeah, because that's.
Are we on yet? Are we on yet?
Yeah, man. Everybody hear you talking right now.
Oh man, what's up, BBM fam? I gotta shout out to my fam, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate all y'all, man, doing the teamwork, making the dream work. I just wanted to get on here and just let everybody know about my promotions. You know how excellent it is. You know with the people sharing and reposting and all that, man. It works. It works when you work it. I see the residuals and the numbers coming in, and I'm happy with it. You know, I needed to pass that on to people because if I'm getting, I look at it like this, Ross. If I'm getting 800 or 900, clicks or views or whatnot, but that was 800 or 900 more than what I was getting.
I need you to be clear.
And
where are you getting
you feel me? And then out of that, if I can get 10 people to come to the site, and that's what they call the funnel in sales, you know that. If you got 1,000 people checking out the site and 10 people come in, that's at 10%. And then from there, it's up to you to reel them on in.
Okay, just so we can be clear, where are you getting all of these views from?
Man, I'm telling you right now, I get it from, well, I'm going to tell you where I'm getting it from right now. Since you got me posted up behind Cuban Link, she's getting me all my views. I didn't know that was Cuban Link for the longest time, and that's Cuban Link. I went and looked and checked her out. I was like, oh, okay. But, see, your placement, the way you place and things, that's another part of promotions and sales and linking people in places where they can be visible, and that's something that should be appreciated.
Also, not for nothing, I posted that today, right? That Cuban Link one got posted today.
Yeah, and Frost, I swear to you not, my ex-girl looks like Cuban Link.
Okay.
I didn't know that she looked like that. Yeah, I'm like, oh my goodness. So I'm like, maybe my next girl need to look like that. Help me get some more views and some traffic to the platform. But not for nothing, everybody on BBN, man, and the people that listen and are thinking about doing promotions, I'm telling you, it's working. For me, it's working. I mean, we can't get out of here like we used to be able to get out of here until they remove all the virus stuff and all that stuff, and so promotions is the way to go. And what better way to go than to promote with the people that you affiliate with on a daily? I affiliate with BBN on a daily, so I would rather spend with the people that I affiliate with and that I have a relationship with, first. In other words, supporting what Beatz is always, good to say, support small businesses and us being minority, we need to support each other in that sense.
And not only that, might I also add, not only are you getting posted on our main BBN channel that got 50-something thousand, but also other channels are also reposting from us. So you're getting posted all over the place. Everybody is using damn near different hashtags and everything else. So I'm just happy that you're happy with what we're doing. Not for nothing.
Yeah, I'm locked in. I'm because I've ran. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've ran ads on IG before and Facebook and whatnot, and I'm gonna be straight up with you. They were similar insight numbers, and I'm like, okay, because they base it on what it is that you do and the pages that you go to and the people that's a part of your network. So it's like I'm getting the same reach. So with that being said, I'm like, well, I might as well spend my money with BBN.
Copy. And
that's my people. So,
and that's the point that I'm trying to say what you're going to say. I'm trying to fix my camera. Say what you're going to say.
I'm saying if I can get, and let's use this for an example. If I can get the same results from the mom and pop stores that I go to every day, why do I need to go to Walmart? I don't need to go to IG and all that. I'm getting the same results with the people that I know and that I work with, and I'm getting results, and that's what's important. And to top it up, I'm supporting somebody that I work with every day, and that's the handshake right there.
Axe Next Star, what was he saying about Quando? Yeah, what did you want to say about Quando?
Oh, okay, yeah. What I wanted to say is Quando, and I was joking, Jack, and I just knew you was going to be able to see that, but he's in need of some serious damage control. I mean, okay, we know, you ain't making no money doing concerts, so why don't you just do some damage control? His team, go out there and give tickets to people that are trusted and fill up a venue. If it's just one night, fill up a venue, make it lit, give away drinks, even have Rondo giving some drinks away, you know what I'm saying? And in the same breath, just be like, let me do this. Let me live stream my show just so I can get more numbers, do some pay-per-view, and see if I can make a little money like that, you know what I'm saying? And then give off the same, what they call good PR. My event was lit, it was safe. He's gonna have, and he's gonna have to, somehow or another defuse the, I'm not safe venue to go to, and on top of that, my event's not lit. Even if it is safe, he gonna have to let some people in that he can trust and give and do it for free if he got to, just so he can, create. In other words, he gotta promote himself.
Okay, so
that's what I want to say.
I'm not trying to tear down what you're saying. Let's just be clear on that. But I want to discuss it logically. If that's fair. Is that cool? I'm not tearing you down.
I mean, you good at it. I want to hear. I want to hear your
okay. So
your
this
analogy
is
of it.
The number one problem is this. This is the number one problem of what you're saying. In theory, if Quando Rondo was already an artist that could sell, what you're saying, boom, I'm 100% with it. All right. I'm gonna say that again. If Quando Rondo was already an artist that he does numbers, what you're saying, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it, and you're 100% correct. What we need to do is have a fake party, because that's basically what you're saying. We need to have a fake party, and I'm saying if
a fake party, it's a promotional party.
Exactly, and if Quando Rondo, damn, this camera, it just won't fix. And if Quando Rondo was an individual that had already had a following, already sold, did numbers, that would work, I think. The problem is this. You're going to do a concert, right? Listen, you're going to do a concert where we know that the majority of the people that's going to be there are basically, they got free tickets. Now, we're also paying Quando Rondo to do the concert.
The rest of the public,
right? Hold on.
I just say the rest of the public don't need to know that, though.
Yeah, but the point that I'm making is...
they don't need to know that.
But also, you do understand... The tickets, the public isn't buying the tickets. The public isn't going to know how many people is at the venue until the thing actually happens. So the public isn't going to know that freaking Quando Rondo has all of these fake tickets sold with all of these fake people that's going to be there until the actual event happens.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? It's not like people are going to go buy tickets and say, well, how many tickets you sold already? Oh, we sold 300 tickets. Oh, yeah, let me be the 301. That's not how that works. You go,
right.
And if you want to buy the ticket, you buy the ticket, and if you don't, you don't. So the problem is almost everybody that be at this particular place, they're going to have to give them free tickets to be there. You understand?
Correct.
So that's an issue. So they're going to pay people to go to the concert, and they're going to pay Quando Rondo to do the concert? How are they making money?
I would say this, that once they get there, it just breaks down to the same thing. You know, they're going to be buying the drinks, they're going to be buying the food, all that type of stuff that comes with it. So the venue's still going to make their money. What Quando and them going to have to do is figure out how do we make money.
No. The venue is not going to make their money. The venue don't get no door.
No, they never do. They get the aspect of the food and the drink that's being sold.
Okay, so the venue makes their money. The venue makes their money. But who paid for all of those free tickets?
The free tickets is part of the promotion. Just a one-time, maybe a two-time thing to help dispel. You gotta look at the long game for Quando. He has to dispel that his venues are dangerous, that they're not gonna be lit. He has to dispel all that by coming out looking fire, looking packed.
Okay.
You know, even if he had to make a small investment to do it.
So let's just say, argument's sake, that they do this. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now let's also, because you do know he just got shot at the gas station. Right?
Correct.
And they 9 times out of 10 followed him from the venue. Right? Mm-hmm. So who isn't to say that if the venue was packed that they wouldn't have tried to get in there and shoot him up?
Well, the thing is, and that's what I said, that's where
the problem is that
do their job.
The problem is it really is dangerous for him. This isn't fake danger. This is real danger.
Yeah, and security needs to be on top. And
but this is not.
They need
fighting danger. This is somebody is gonna get killed danger.
Well, you know what? If it's like that, if it's all the way like that, then maybe his best bet is to just live stream all his events. I mean, look at Tory Lanez. Even though he's not in danger like that, he was super lit on his live streaming event.
Tory Lanez isn't in any danger. What are you talking about? How is Tory Lanez in danger? Everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law. Shout out to my sister-in-law.
I'm speaking hypothetically. Who's that? Is that BQ?
Yeah, she in the chat.
Hey BQ, well, hey, that's my girl. I love her, man. She's loyal. I like that, man. Your family's lit, bro.
Appreciate it.
What I'm saying is, okay, Tory Lanez is obviously proven that you can.
But nobody's after Tory Lanez. Nobody is after Tory Lanez.
I get it. But if you look at the way he's doing it, he's still in a venue where there's nobody there. It's like a virtual venue, and he's making money while he's doing it.
Okay, 1, nobody's after Tory Lanez. That's 1. 2, Tory Lanez's music is way better than Quando Rondo's.
I can only do so much for Quando. I can't make him. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't like his music. and whatnot. I'm just saying, how do we fix something that's so broke? That's all we're talking about here. How do we fix all these broken pieces? I don't know. I'm just saying that this is what I would try to do if I was part of his team.
Oh, I don't know what they can do at this point as far as concerts is concerned. I don't think they can do concerts, just to be honest with you.
I don't either. I think he should go virtual. I think he should do pay-per-view. I think
but the problem is nobody's looking for him. That's the problem. He needs to go. Listen, let me explain. The reason why one of the things that shows help you do is get visibility. You go do shows with other bigger artists that everybody like. Now you get seen to a broader audience. Since he can't do shows, that means he can't go do a show and open up for Lil Wayne. Pardon me. He can't do a show and open up for like a Gucci Man. So he can't get new audience. New people don't get an opportunity to see him.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Is that something that Gucci Man or Lil Wayne would have ever?
I was just naming names. I was just naming names. I was just randomly naming names. I was just randomly. The point is that
but for me, but for me as somebody who was saying like I'm on his team, I'd be like, well, maybe I need to go get somebody like that if we're capable. Go get a Gucci Man or Lil Wayne or somebody to do a virtual show with me, because he can't do a show.
Look, I get it. You're just thinking of a way that it could, but I'm trying to explain.
I'm just trying to make it work for him.
I don't believe that these things would work. That's my point. I don't believe that these are feasible options. He did a virtual show that nobody went to. You want him to do another one? He literally did a virtual show that nobody really went to. You want him to do another one?
He did a live stream? He did a live stream show?
Nigga, I'm telling you. He did a virtual show. He did one a while back. Nobody really went to the shit.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, let's just face it, man. Quando Rondo, to me, is not really a mainstream artist. Not as of now.
Well, Quando Rondo's... Well, if he's not a mainstream artist, that's why he needs to be able to do shows, and that's literally what I'm not talking to you no more.
He can't do no shows.
That's literally what I'm saying. He's not a mainstream artist, so he needs to be able to do shows.
I'm just trying to put a Band-Aid on him and stop the bleeding. I don't know what else to do. I'm just cool thinking like you, like what the hell can Quando Rondo do to save his career? And that's the only things I could come up with.
Well, I can't come up with nothing at this point other than first of all, he just messed up when he talked crazy about the King Born. He sealed his fate. That's it. Boom. Period. He sealed his fate. Once he owned that, he should have never owned that. That's period. Should have never owned that. I'm not. I think that just in general, I think people be so busy wanting to be tough. Like, I can't explain to you how pointless I think being tough is. And this is like,
I mean, especially if you look at that video, I don't think he really got a whole lot of tough in him.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't.
At the beginning of that King Von stuff, he was getting rolled up. I know. It is what it is.
He was. I'm not arguing that point, but also I think. Wait, who are you talking to? GT Massive? Anyway,
I can't see the chat. But shout out to GT Massive.
He just disrespected somebody. I don't know who he's talking to though.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to that shit. But
yeah.
I being tough ain't all it's worked out to be. I just I don't know what to say. Like, maybe it works for other people better than for me. Maybe because I get myself into situations and then I keep going. So therefore I try not to get in those situations anymore. Because I have a bad habit of not knowing when to let things go. So I try not to get into no situations at all. and I don't really get scared because I know how to fight for real. So I don't get scared.
And that's the thing though, see, Jack, when we get older, we learn when it's time to pump the brakes. But these young guys, that like who we're talking about, they just don't realize it until they, crash and burn, that they just went too far. And this might be very well what's going to happen. When he wouldn't be the first rapper that ended his career like this or in some sort of similar way. Just like, the thing about the hip hop game and the rap game is there's always a new one just around the corner that's going to be just as valuable, and if not more valuable, and have more market appeal. Right now we can't get Rondo to appeal to the public.
Well, I don't know. Anyway, anything you want to finish with?
Man, if you guys believe in what BBN is doing like I do, man, I would say, man, wholeheartedly, man. $2 a month is nothing.
It really is.
Come on, now I bet you got $2 underneath your car floor mat or in your couch or something, and it's like, man, support the channel. If you come into the channel and you want to come, voice and be heard and have, Jack highlight good comments, and just support. Sometimes you could just support and not say nothing. I've done that before. Just ride around listening to BBN while I'm doing Uber Eats. It's nothing. I just appreciate the platform. I appreciate all y'all, backing, my promo and visiting my site.
What
and
up,
whatnot.
Brooklyn Banger?
And if
My fault, I ain't mean to cut you
and
off.
for all those people, that are with us, man, let's get green. I see the chat's getting more and more green, and it's looking good. And we just got to keep pushing that line. We got to get green. We got to support the channel, man. Everybody keep up the good work.
All right, appreciate you.
All right, peace out.
Later. Wait, but GT Massive, who are you talking to? Just because I'm curious. I want to show y'all the advertisement he was talking about specifically real quick. Like, who are you talking to? This is the jump off. He said that he's currently behind and he liked the numbers too. Yes, the Knicks are winning. Everybody say what's up to my brother Banger. I forgot Freeway was in the town. For everybody that don't know, Freeway is in the town. And the Knicks are winning. 17 points into the third. But it's so blurry. I don't know how to. It's not fixing. I don't know how to get the shit fixed. It's just it's not fixing. I showed the picture of Rennie Rucci and then shit broke. I don't know. Shout out to that shit though. Oh, I mean, I showed the picture of I showed this picture. Once again, I just want to show y'all. Who the hell else calls Tamika Mallory Queen Tamika Mallory before Jack Frost? Jack Frost do that. Shout out to Charlamagne the God. Let me try to so y'all can see the shit. Shout out to Charlamagne the God. I don't know why this shit is not. Shout out to Charlamagne the God. Who else calls Tamika Mallory Queen Tamika Mallory other than Jack Frost? Who else? Why does this shit look so blurry to me? The shit looks so blurry and I can't fix it. You poured what out? For everybody that don't know, that was NetStars Live. NetStars Live actually does sponsoring over here. He's one of the sponsors of the channel. We advertise on him. Nope, no updates on Tank Case. Tank? We advertise for him. He likes our advertisements apparently. He likes the numbers that he's doing. He's getting more visibility on YouTube, on Instagram. We're doing the advertisements the right way. Everybody's getting more visibility. I'm gonna tell you the dope shit though. So I'm gonna tell you some super dope shit, right? So I get flagged, right? I actually was just speaking to I was actually speaking to somebody that we do. I'm gonna keep trying to fix the camera while I'm talking to y'all. The camera's all fucked up. It's blurry to me. It's blurry to me, so it's just really upsetting me. So basically, I was just so we could be clear, I was and this is another thing I wanted to show real quick. Do you see how she has the words for her jump off? Have y'all been seeing the pictures that I've been putting up of the females lately? Oh, Javante Davis? No, I haven't heard anything new. I'm trying to tell you. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all. People watch our page. I know how to get people to watch our page. People watch our page. I'm telling you. That's why every time somebody says something about BBN going somewhere, the BBN is over and shit like that, I'm trying to explain to y'all. People watch our page. We're not going nowhere. Look. They're trying to find the font I use. When you see the you see right there with Cardi B with the blue writing right there. You see right there on Regan K's leg when I write their name. The fuck? Where do you think that shit, the idea come from? Alright, I'm gonna have to turn this off and turn this right back on. So we're gonna go dark for a second, and I'll be right back. Yeah, I got tired of that shit. That shit was pissing me off. I don't know about the rest of y'all. Now this shit look clear. That shit was just looking really fucked up. I don't know why the camera wasn't fixing. Alright, we got the shit fixed now. So shout out to that shit. Alright, so yeah, so I don't even want to show the phone no more because I don't want the shit to fuck back up. But yeah, so people watch us. People watch us. A lot of the shit that people say that I'm wrong about, I be right about. I'm trying to tell you. You might not like the way I say it, but that don't mean that I'm wrong. A lot of the shit I be talking about, I be right about. A lot of the advice I give be good advice. A lot of the shit that I talk about, I be right about. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all. People that don't know is not gonna know. People that's not in the know gonna argue with you. People that know, they not gonna argue with you. Even if you're wrong and it's a person that know, they not gonna argue with you. Just so we can be clear. Relax what? What are you talking about? Is this GT Massive? You good today, my brother? I don't even know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm not commenting back. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what any of that is about. I don't know what any of that is about. I don't know what he's talking about. I was not reading your comments, so I don't know what I don't know what you're talking about. I was not reading your comments, so I don't know what you was talking about. Anyway, appreciate that, Takashi Fan 6969. This is just like I said before. You remind me of a Karma Joe Budden. Y'all information is accurate and educational. I don't usually talk about anything that I can't attach a message to, especially. Yeah, I'm great. I already said what's up, BQ mommy. Unless this is a different BQ mom, they got a fake one. I told everybody to say what's up to my sister-in-law. Yo, so anyway, somebody was in here earlier. You was in here earlier. I don't know if that was you or not. I said hi to you. I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. I had a guest on. Was I supposed to cut my guest off and not let my guest talk? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Oh, you laughing at what I said? Cool. Anyway, yeah, I try to avoid nonsense, just so we can be clear. Oh, all right, that's what it is then. Yeah, I try to avoid. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what GT Massive was arguing about, but I try to avoid nonsense. You gotta understand, man. A lot of times, nonsense is just gonna. Some of us can't. Some of us is better if we avoid the nonsense. I get it though. Everybody want to know how tough somebody is. Everybody want to know how dangerous somebody is, or whatever the case is. But you want to know who's how dangerous you are more than anything else. Your enemies. That's who want to know how dangerous you are. That's who want to know how tough you are. Your enemies, more than anything. So the closer you think your enemies are, sometimes the more stupid you play. Just keep it in a stack. Your enemies, they want to know what all your strengths and weaknesses at more than anybody else. So they'll send people to test you. They'll see if they could push a button here, push a button there, get you to act out of character, get you to do something so they can see what your caliber is. Sometimes allies do it. Don't get it confused. But a lot of times your enemies is gonna do it. People that want to know how they can hurt you in the future if you ever become a problem. Just telling you. I learned a long time ago. The better you could do something, the less you should do it. Don't let that go over your head. The better you are at something, the less you should do it. Think about that for a moment. But as far as confidence is mostly quiet. For the most part. Because basically what's known really doesn't have to be discussed. I'm not sure about that analogy, so I'm not gonna read it. But y'all can read Just 2.0's analogy if y'all would like to. I'm not gonna read it because I'm not sure about it. So just so we can be clear, Fugiano's an idiot. I don't even know what you're disagreeing to, GT Massive. So whatever the thing is you are agreeing or disagreeing to, I don't know what it is. But okay, you have the right to agree and or disagree about whatever you want to agree or disagree about. I do not know what you're talking about. I just want to be clear on this. Fugiano's an idiot. And you know they think that they're going to win an appeal, right? These idiots really think that they're going to win. Let me not call them idiots. I'll take that back. These dudes really think they're going to win an appeal. You cut off an ankle monitor. There is no appeal. There is no appeal. You cut off an ankle monitor. What appeal could there be? Can somebody please explain to me what kind of appeal there could possibly be for cutting off an ankle monitor and going on a run or attempting to go on a run? Can somebody explain it to me? Because they plan on appealing. What their appeal was going to be. A fucking raccoon got kidnapped. There's some raccoons. I don't know how they made fire, but they did. Next thing I know, they were running off with my ankle monitor. I don't know how he plans on getting out of this. I went to the bowling alley and I went to go put on shoes, and then I got kidnapped. Everything has to be, kidnapping has to be involved in whatever the scenario is, because he has to somehow have not taken the damn thing off himself. Because as long as he took it off himself, he committed the crime. Do you understand? It's just, I don't know what to tell you. These dudes is retarded. 9 times out of 10, he was high as shit. When they did that, 9 times out of 10, he was high. But the problem, Netstars Live says he think he's going to get off because someone owns the pistol beef. But there's 2 separate offenses. That's a fact. That's a fact. Somebody's taking a gun. They taking that charge. But these are 2 different charges. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just going to keep it a stack. I don't know what to tell you. I keep looking at the Knicks game, so I need y'all to bear with me. The Knicks are playing, and the game got close. They up 11 with about a little bit less than 7 minutes left. Huh. Okay, shout out to everybody that came in and is not part of the green team. A lot of you don't know that I'm generally only reading comments from the green team. Part of the reason is because I don't want to get caught up having nonsensical conversations like the one that we were just almost got caught up having, where people were like, oh man, I'm sorry, and I don't even know what they're talking about they're sorry for. To me, it just sounds like they're making shit up and they're just trying to slow the show up. So a way to prevent that from happening is I generally only pay the most attention to people who are part of the green team. It costs $2 a month to become part of the green team. I'm not trying to break people's banks because I already know trolls are going to join the green team and then get kicked. Not trolls, because trolls I don't have a problem with. Haters is going to join the green team and then get kicked. I don't got a problem with trolls. I have a problem with haters. I think I haven't been clear on that particularly a lot. So people think that my problem is actually with trolls. My problem is not with trolls. My problem is with the people that want to show up and try to just make the show go bad. Those are the people I have a problem with. So shout out to everybody that came in that's not part of the green team. Also shout out to Obelisk TV. You have been a part of the BBN for quite some time now. I appreciate you. Just like Montone, if he's still in here, I appreciate you. But that's just for me to just tell y'all. I'm not reading your comments. I'm reading still almost every comment. I'm just not reading every comment out loud. And yes, my brother Brooklyn Banger just put up some Cash App emojis. I think he's trying to remind me to say, let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. Alright, I'm going to try to read it this time. And sometimes I do read the comments of the people who are not part of the green team if it's a good enough comment. And genuinely, if they've been having a good show. Like if you did 3 or 4 good comments during the show, I might read your comments for the whole show. It's just a better way for me to be able to differentiate between the comments that are worth reading and the comments that's not. Alright, that's what it is, Montone. Feliz Cortez. No, you don't gotta go nowhere, Feliz. I missed any of your comments. I would read your comments. Well, Frost and family, I'm gonna sign off. Good night. Good night. Have a great night. Always a pleasure to have you in here. That's a fact. Don't let nobody lie to you. 2.0 says, what I'm saying is a person can't throw a ball at someone, they catch it and throw it back at them, and they don't catch it and it break their face. You can't be mad. It was your ball. They just a better pitch. Okay. I'm not. I don't. I'm not. I think I know what you're trying to say, but I don't think that that's comparable. I don't think that's comparable. And also, just so you know, even if you're green team, I will stop reading your comments. So if you're not green team, yeah, if you're making nonsensical comments that don't make sense, it seems like you're trying to either confuse me or upset me or some shit like that, I'm just gonna stop reading your comments. Anyway, Kelly says, can you appeal the 5 years? I don't think he can appeal. He cut the ankle monitor off. If they gave him the 5 years for the ankle monitor, which I do believe they did, how can you appeal that? You have to then prove what somebody kidnapped him and held him down and they cut it off? If he actually cut the... I'm not yelling at you. I'm just, animated. If he actually cut the damn thing off, then those 5 years are his. Those 5 years are his. Period. That's if he actually cut the ankle monitor off. If he didn't, I don't know what to tell you. Like I told you, you better say he got kidnapped and shit. I don't know what to say. Yo, the ops did it. Yo, my ops, man. They said they're going to make sure I go to jail for 5 years. They said 5 years specifically, Judge. He said 5 years specifically, Judge. Specifically, he said 5 years. Shout out to NetStars Live. He said Cash App time. NetStars Live on point with it. Said 5 years, boss. He said, yo, Judge, I'm telling you. They said that they was gonna hold. They held me down, Judge. They held me down. Yo, first, no, he got to tell the whole story. He's like, look, Judge, I was walking out of the house. I'm telling you, the car, right? My driver was parked down the block. So I'm walking down the house, right? And then the next thing I know, everything went black. I think they threw a hood over my head, Judge. And then the next thing I know, I felt something hit me really hard in the back of my head, right? And then I woke up, and then I don't know what was going on. I think we was in a van or something, because this is the story he got to tell. This is the story he's gonna have to tell if he wants to go on appeal. I think I was in a van or something, Judge. And then they took me to a secret location. I don't know where it was. I think I smelled seawater though. I think I smelled the ocean, Judge. I'm not sure where I was at though. I think I smelled the ocean, and it was also like there was like a slight hint of, I don't know, but the ground, I could have been walking on sand, Judge. I don't know where I was. This is the story he's gonna have to tell. Then they held me down, Judge. No, they had a mask over my head the whole time. I don't know where I was, Judge. Then they held me down, right? They had, I think, one person on each arm, and then they took they said they're gonna make sure I get 5 years, Judge. They took my ankle monitor off. I didn't do it. I don't know what kind of lie he gonna tell, but he gonna have to go to work. Oh. Shout out to my niece. First of all, shout out to her pops, Brooklyn Banger, with the 250 drop. Apparently, my niece sent me. Don't send me no more of that baby money. What the fuck? I'm gonna deny this. What the fuck? Send this shit back. I'm refunding that. Get out of here. What's up, Brooklyn? That's Brooklyn with 2 N's. Oh, that's what they told Fugiyama? What did the 5 fingers say, Judge? The judge said, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? That's fucked up. I'm not trying to laugh at that shit. You wrong for that. Oh, man. You wrong for that, Kelly. Don't send me that baby money. Shout out to Brooklyn. That's Brooklyn with 2 wins. I'm laughing at this stupid shit. What did the 5 fingers? Kelly funny as shit. What did the judge? The judge is up there talking about what did the 5 fingers say to the face? Oh, well, he doesn't want to go to Rikers. I don't know what jail they got over there. I think he's in Memphis somewhere. I'm pretty sure the jails out there are bad also. Jails are just bad. Jails are just bad. Don't commit crimes, y'all. Oh shit, DZ. I don't know what this is that DZ just cooked. I have no idea what this is that DZ just cooked, but this is how they doing it in DZ crib. This is how they doing it in DZ crib. This is how they doing it in DZ crib. This is how they doing it in DZ. I gotta get me a wife. I swear to God. I gotta get me a wife. What the fuck, man? What's Slam's Gallop? I don't get that. I gotta get me a wife, man. This shit is retarded. Y'all niggas is eating good. Y'all niggas got somebody to hug. I don't even got nobody to argue with. I don't want to argue though, so I don't even got nobody to argue at me. I need a wife. I don't need a girlfriend. The thing. Oh, gavel. Slam's gavel, not gallop. That's what horses do. Horses gallop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Bow. The niggas like, no, Fukuyama, like, they got me. I told y'all. Oh, you did a drop? I didn't see it. No, I didn't get it. You talking about from the other day? Or you talking about for today? If you're talking about for today, no, I didn't see any. I didn't get anything. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Niggas like, no. They told me they was gonna send me to jail for 5 years, boss. I mean, judge. Nigga Fukuyama is somewhere right now sitting there thinking, you mean to tell me I could be at home right now? I could be at home right now, and I'm not home right now because I cut this shit off of my leg. And them niggas was probably high. It was probably high. Shout out to NetStars Live with the $5 drop. He says, because I don't want to fuck the camera up. He says, green team and drop team affiliated. Okay. Wait, hold on. We got a drop team now? Hold on. Hold on. So we got a green team. Do we also got a drop team? I smell something's cooking. I smell something's and it's cooking. And it smells and it's smelling good. Do we also got a drop team? Wait, stop. All right, hold on. I'm about to read a person's comment that's not part of the green team. And I want to engage this person in conversation because I want to know why they came in to ask this. So Don Oko says, you mass unblocked or something? Why are you asking? I'm curious. I just want to know why you're asking, and then I'm 100% going to answer your question. Wait. No, we're not going to make fun of it. They really in jail. I'm not. Well, he's really in jail too. But they're not. He's in jail for being stupid. Or high. I think he was just high. I think they got real high, got paranoid, and did something dumb. Shoddy would have been like, we don't bend, we don't fold, we don't break this straightway. Judge just says, get him out of here. We're not doing that. Shout out to the Billies. Free the Billies. Okay. No. Dan Oko. Oko? I don't know how to say your name. Other people have asked the same exact question and they have given different answers. So I'm literally asking you because we have had people give numerous different answers before. Alright? There's been a couple of different answers. Some people came in and asked because they heard. You understand? So I'm not... Oh, man. See, that's what happened when I even try to have a normal conversation with somebody like a human being. So, fuck it. Now you see why I'm not talking to people that aren't part of the green team? Do you get it? Anyway. We had a mass unblocking because my admins actually asked me to. And that's literally the only reason. That's literally the only reason. My admins have been asking me to do unblock everyone for like about a week, at least a minimum a week before I actually did it. But I think it was a lot longer than that. It could have been a couple of months, but I wasn't paying no attention. Pugiano got all the bags. And just so y'all know, he got shot at. Academics is saying that dude got shot at over 50 times. Yeah, he was blocked. So now he wants to be blocked again. So I blocked him back. What the hell? I didn't unblock people because I wanted to be harassed. I unblocked people because my admin said unblock everybody, and if people come back and they act crazy, block them back. I said, all right, sounds like a plan. I mean, I'm rationalizing that some people probably got blocked for not great reasons, right? It could have been not great reasons being misunderstandings, just so we can be clear. Not I just blocked somebody for a bad reason. Misunderstanding. That's one. Two, I'm pretty sure that there's people that got blocked because they just had a problem with an admin or two, or admin had a problem with them. Probably a good argument, probably a good reason. I have no idea. You understand what I'm saying? I have no idea. Probably a good reason. Probably a good reason. But, you know, probably bad reasons. Probably some people got blocked for a good reason, but was like, damn, I wish I didn't get blocked. I was just fucking around. It was a joke. So, I couldn't find all of the people who I blocked, because Google only lets you see a finite number of people. Okay, so real quick, I'll tell y'all the whole story. Why not? My admins have been asking me to unblock people for a long time. They've been saying unblock everybody. Some of them was like, don't unblock everybody. It was like a toss-up, but they was like, unblock people. So what happened was I started going into the graveyard, as y'all all remember, to get people out of the graveyard. But the problem was you can't see everybody in the graveyard all at once. They only let you see a finite amount of people, and then you got to unblock people, and then there's more names who come up. So when I realized that there were so many people that should have been blocked, that I'm not going to be able to get all of the people that should not have been blocked or probably deserves to not be blocked, maybe a second chance. When I realized that, I said, I don't got no choice but to just unblock everybody, because this is going to literally take months. So that's why everybody got unblocked. Period. If that makes any sense. That's literally what happened. It should make perfectly good sense, to be honest with you. It should make perfectly good sense, to be honest with you. I couldn't find you either, Kelly. That's a fact. Kelly was also blocked at one point. There's actually quite a few people that's a part of the green team that was blocked before. I don't think I blocked Kelly. I forgot how Kelly got blocked. That could have been by accident. It could have just been a misunderstanding. Shit happens. And I want to explain something. There's a difference between being a survivor and being a victim. I am nobody's victim. I am 100% a survivor. I just want that to be clear. I am nobody's victim. I'm 100% a survivor. Period. 90% of my instincts is survival instincts, period. Probably more than that. And that's why it's probably so hard for people to get a good reading on me. Sorry, not sorry about what, E. Simmons? Yeah, I'm not a victim at all. I'm a survivor. I don't know where the sniper's at. I hope she's good. I'm gonna assume so. She could take care of herself. I am nowhere near victim. I'm a survivor. I just went through more shit than the average individual. That's it. It's really just it, man. I just go through more shit than the average individual. I literally have to keep myself isolated. Like, and it is what it is. If I don't keep myself isolated, some weirdo is gonna come have some kind of weirdo issue with me out of nowhere. I'm dead. This shit sound crazy, man, but I'm telling you, that's how it is. I'm telling you. If you go talk to anybody that really like hang out with me for like a long period of time, they'll be like, yeah, like everywhere he go, like he just be minding his business and some weirdo shit happen. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I have no idea how to explain it. I could just affect my environment. I have no idea how to explain it. I need to be in a good mood. When I'm in a good mood, everything goes like clockwork. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's a fact. But yeah, that's why I tend to stay to myself. I'm actually really friendly, but I try to keep associates to a minimum because I don't think I'm good at choosing friends. I think I'm really bad at choosing friends. No, I don't know what UG means, but I'm 100% straight. I'm really, really bad at choosing friends. I'm terrible at it. And I 100% believe in this. This came up just in time. I 100% believe in this. Forgiving people in silence and never speaking to them again. That is a form of self-care. Just 2.0 says I need a wife too, a body like Sierra, a personality like Gina from Martin. Gina from Martin, that's the dope ass fucking personality. That's a fact. A voice like Halle Berry, a hustle like Beyonce, and an attitude like Nicki Minaj. Well, I'll just go for somebody who could tolerate me. I could tolerate them, and we both find each other sexually attractive. I'll just go for that. I'm gonna go for that. Everything else could be worked out and fixed. I'm gonna go for that. You got a nice personality. Do we get along? Are we sexually compatible? Do we enjoy each other's company? That's it. I'm simple. I'm easy. You know what? I'm not that simple and I'm not that easy. I'm an extremely complicated individual who likes what I like. And if it's not something that I like, I don't want it. Period. If it's not something I don't want, if it's not something I want, I don't like, I don't want it, and I don't care. I don't care how many other people want it. I don't care how many other people like it. I'm an extremely complicated individual. I like what I like. Period. And I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Period. I don't care what danger. I don't care. I don't care. If it's something that I want to do, I'm going to do it. Period. I'm going to figure out how to do it, and I'm going to go get it done. I don't care who's telling me to start not do it. None of that matters to me. I'm going to explain something. Wait, anyway, this is the end of the show, so I'm going to talk some shit. I'm going to explain something. One, I am nowhere near a victim. I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor of some horrible shit on top of that. But more importantly, I learned skills that allows for me to be self-sufficient to a degree. Is it sometimes is it lonely? Hell yeah. Why? Of course it is. I'm alone all the time. But I don't have to worry about certain things that other people have to worry about. Anytime I want to go do something, I could just go do it. I'm free to a degree. Once I get out of here and I get me an actual apartment, which is taking way too long, but once I do that, I'm free. For y'all that don't know how freedom feel, if for y'all that don't know how freedom feel, I'm free. People ask me to come to events all the time. Half of the time I don't go because I just don't want to go. I just don't want to go. I have 2 shows that I have to do in the morning and in the night. If I can't do one of those shows, I just might not go. I missed 2 shows this last weekend. We missed tonight's show, we missed the morning show. We didn't do it. I believe one of them I could have did. We could have missed 3 shows. I think 2 of them, I think only one of them I couldn't have did because it just wasn't feasible. But the other 2 I just didn't do. When I talk about like the hardships I gotta go through and people think I'm being a victim, that just lets me know you don't know how hard life is. Like you don't know. I get it. A lot of y'all had hugs. I didn't grow up with that shit. I didn't grow up with nobody hugging me. I didn't grow up with nobody like loving me or caring about me. I never experienced that. So when I'm talking about some of this shit and y'all thinking it's a nigga playing the victim, you don't understand that I'm not on that same, I don't have the same experiences you guys have. So I don't look at it as me playing a victim. I look at it me as me explaining to you some shit that I went through that was just some real bullshit. And this is probably the reason in which why I interacting with you the way that I interact with you. Because I went through some real bullshit. I know a lot of people that I'm supposed to be able to trust that I can't. For real can't. I know a shitload of people that's supposed to want the best for me and been trying to do everything they can to destroy me. That's not me playing the victim. That's me telling you about how strong I've been my whole entire fucking life. I want to know which one of y'all could have went and got themselves food and everything at 8. At 8 years old, how many fucking people in here could have lived on their fucking own? Huh? At 9 years old, how many of y'all could have lived on? So don't tell me about shit. I'm not a victim, nigga. I'm a survivor. I lived alone at 8 years old. I lived alone at 9 years old. Alone. How many of y'all could have did that shit? Didn't go to the cops, didn't do nothing. Just, if I was hungry and I couldn't get food, I was just hungry. That's not me playing a victim, nigga. People wonder why now I live a life where I'm trying to avoid conflict. I'm tired of conflict. I'm tired of fighting over scraps. I don't know no other way to put it. So no, I am not a victim. I am the furthest thing from a victim. Well, not the furthest thing from a victim. That would be a victimizer. And I'm not that. But I'm not a victim. I'm a survivor. I lived alone from 8 to 12. A lot of y'all couldn't have lived alone for a fucking month, nevertheless years. So don't tell me about nothing. A lot of y'all couldn't have lived alone for a month. Y'all would have been running around crying to somebody. Y'all would have went to school and told your teachers or something. I didn't do none of that. I ate that shit. Nigga, I'm the furthest thing from a fucking victim. I'm a nigga that know how to make that shit happen if need be. That's who I am. The fuck? Victim? Imagine calling a nigga soft. Listen. Imagine calling a nigga soft because they don't want to get in no conflict, and this nigga lived alone from 8 to 12 with people periodically coming through every couple of months, sometimes every couple of weeks, but most of the time every couple of months to see if you still alive. That's it. Just checking to make sure you ain't died. The fuck? I'm the furthest. I'm not a fucking victim. I'm a fucking survivor, nigga. The hell? But I get it though. Because that thing that other people have in them, because they grew up with people hugging on them. They grew up, if they did suffer, they at least had a brother that was there, or a sister that was there, or a cousin that was there that was suffering with them, so they didn't suffer alone. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't have none of that, nigga. It was just me. Waking up in the morning like this. Starving because I went to bed hungry. Thinking about how am I going to go out there and get some food. What the fuck? Me. 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Wondering about how I'm going to... If there's something I could do so I can eat before the morning. Or I can eat before I go to bed. What the fuck? So that's why when people say some shit about me, that's why you can't call me pussy and I feel away. I ain't never been pussy. I'm just an older guy right now, and I don't want to get involved in all types of different bullshit shenanigans. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. If I could walk away from some bullshit, I'm gonna walk away from some bullshit. But nah, I'm not a victim. Far from a fucking victim, nigga. We just got different experiences. So the shit that I'm trying to explain, where I'm like, yo, look, nigga, I've been through some shit you couldn't imagine. I've been through some shit you couldn't. And I lived in a private house, not an apartment. We had a basement. We had a second floor. We had a backyard. The house was pretty big. I lived there by myself. So don't tell me nothing. That's why I be like, niggas be talking and I be like, it's all good. You feel me? I get you though. But y'all got each other. Don't never forget that. Whatever hard time you went through in your life, 9 times out of 10, you had somebody there with you. So y'all could say y'all had each other. I had to go through my shit by myself. Just saying. I'm telling stories of survival. I am 100% not telling stories of victimization. Nigga, I'm nobody's victim. I survived a ton of shit, though. I survived a ton of shit. It is what it is. I want to know who at 8 years old could get yourself food. That's what I want to know. I want to know which one of y'all motherfuckers at 8 years old was going to be able to find food for yourself every day. That's what I want to know. That's what I was doing. It is what it is. And yeah, there was nights I cried. What the fuck? You thought I was just staying there the whole time? Like, I cried sometimes. That's a fact. What the fuck? Oh no, I'm not gonna tell this. I'm not gonna tell the stick story today. But yeah, I cried sometimes. That's a fact. The hell? I never said that I wasn't in tune with my fucking emotions or understood what the hell was going on. I understood that what was going on. Nobody cared about me. I understood it 100% what was going on. Nobody gave a damn. The first like couple of weeks I lived alone was the worst. Because I didn't know I had to go finding food. I'm laughing at shit. This shit is a fucking fact. I didn't know I had to go find food. So I was busy just sitting in the house. Scared to go outside. Because my father told me the whole block was watching me. So if I went outside, somebody was going to tell him and I was going to get my ass whooped. So for the whole first 2 weeks I lived alone, I didn't go outside. My father said, everybody watching you. Like that. I ain't go outside. What the fuck? I went to school and I went home. Period. My father told me everybody on the block is watching me. And if I go outside, they're going to tell me. And I'm going to get my ass whooped. Yes. Okay, so the school thing went like this. Yeah. I didn't know. I didn't know my school. I didn't know. It shouldn't hurt. It is what it is. That shit is long gone and past. That's not no. This is me joking about it. So the school thing went like this. I didn't know school gave. I didn't know school gave breakfast until I was like, I think in the 4th grade. So I didn't know schools gave breakfast. What up, Joe? I didn't know schools gave breakfast till I was like in the 4th grade. So they abandoned me. I was in the 3rd grade. It was the end of the 2nd grade year. So 2nd grade going to 3rd grade, that summer, I didn't know they gave food at the school for summer. Of course, I didn't know. Nobody told me. So that whole first summer was hard for me because I didn't even know I could go to the school and get breakfast and lunch. When 3rd grade came, I found out that I could go get breakfast from the school. And I found that out at the end. Shout out to Ernest. I had a friend that lived down the block. He was like kind of like my older brother. His name was Ernest. And he's the one that told me. It was like at the end of the summer, and he had saw me, and he had asked me. He was like, any of my family came back around or whatever the case was. I was like, nah, nobody came around. And so he took me to his crib, and we was hanging out, and the nigga made me a mayonnaise sandwich. First time I ever had a mayonnaise sandwich. Nigga made, because I didn't have mayonnaise. Think about that. So that was the first time I ever had a mayonnaise sandwich. So the nigga gave me a mayonnaise sandwich. So it was the end of so I was in first grade, I was in second grade. At the middle of second grade, that's when niggas bounced on me. It was like the middle of second grade. So it was like when the spring started coming in, that's when they bounced on me. I was in second grade. When the spring started coming, that's when everybody bounced. So it got hot, I guess. I don't know. So that whole summer, I was still in the second grade. That whole summer, it was the dub for me. It was a dub. The first like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I didn't even know I needed to go find food. This is a fact. So towards the end of the summer, I was just looking terrible and everything. So I was just hanging out with him. He was like, yo, did anybody come around? I was like, nah, nobody came around. So he said, yo, come with me. And he took me to the school. He said, yo, you don't know about the school lunch yet? I said, no, I didn't know. So that's when I found out that they served breakfast and lunch in the summer. So after that, I was better in the summer. But before that, I didn't even know. Before that, he also took me to the store. He taught me how to steal from the store. He showed me what store to go to steal. This is a fact, yo. I used to have to go to the store and steal food. I'm keeping it a stat. He taught me how to steal food from the store. Ernest, shout out to Ernest. He taught me how to steal. Ernest Gibbs. He taught me how to steal food from the store. He taught me how to. He taught me which stores to go to steal from. This is a fact. So that's what I used to do, and that's how I ate for the 4 years. When the school summer stuff, when the school was a feasible thing, I went there. Other than that, I went to the store and I stole shit. So snack cakes and stuff like that. Quarter waters and snack cakes and stuff like that. That's how I ate. It's a fact. So, but this ain't a victim story. I'm a fucking survivor, nigga. The fuck? How a nigga telling you a war story and you thinking a nigga talking about he a victim? No, nigga. I'm a whole warrior over here. I'm a whole survivor over here. Oh, shit. Okay, I almost turned off the computer by accident. Yeah. I'm a whole survivor over here. Kelly says a lot of these people used a lot of YouTubers having money and come from a great well-off family. You come from the school of hard knocks. Well, first of all, I don't know what to say I come from, to be honest with you. I'm just me, yo. And that's why I have a really different personality. I'm really a different person. And when I really fuck with you, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, there's people that I like and I fuck with them, but I got my anxiety issues. And sometimes I just want to go home. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I'm out somewhere and I'm doing something. And I'm like, I don't even want to be here no more. I just want to go home. You feel me? Like, not for no fear of anything or nothing like that, but I just want to go home. I don't know. But yeah, that's why shout out to Concourse Village. When I moved over to Concourse Village, that was the first time I actually, like, I got socialized. I didn't get socialized with people until I was about, like, 14 years old. I didn't really get socialized. 13, I think I moved over to Concourse Village permanently around 13, 14 years old. That's when I got socialized. I wasn't socialized before then. at all. A lot of times people would think I'm being selfish, and I'm not being selfish. I was raised off of survival. I wasn't raised off of caring. I wasn't raised off of love. I was raised off of survival. I asked YouTube about that. I want them to make it so you can like and dislike comments. Yeah, I was raised off of survival. So that's why if 9 times out of 10 I'm only doing what's necessary. That's why if you ever somewhere something's going on and somebody's doing some extra shit, it's not me. If we ever go somewhere and somebody talk about they got an issue with me, I didn't do nothing to them. They just, whatever issue they got with me is their own issue they got with their damn selves. Yeah, I like being home. My stuff is at home. My equipment. I could work if I feel like it because I like doing my job. So I could work if I feel like it. Sometimes when I'm feeling lonely, I want to work. Sometimes when I'm feeling a little agitated, I want to work. Sometimes when I'm feeling like a little like not on, like a little off, I want to work. I want to keep my mind busy. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. That's me, though. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I stay to myself a lot. And I think I need to stop doing that. But every time I try to open up and be friendly with people, weirdo shit happen. So I'd be like, I don't know if I want to be friendly with people, but weirdo shit, I don't want weirdo shit. I just don't want weirdo shit. Like I was really just, I don't know. I think God just created me to just be able to be self-sustainable. I don't know no other way to put it. I think he just created me to be self-sustainable. He created me to be a person that, popular loner. So I'm popular as shit. Like, I know there's only 60 people in here right now, but I'm really, really more popular than I probably would wish to be honest with you. I would love to be able to do this and never be able to be on camera and never have to show my face and just talk and, I will prefer that. I mean, I'm handsome as shit. Don't get it confused. Like, you can look at me right now and be like, damn, this nigga's handsome for real, for real. I'm handsome for real, for real. That's a fact. But, I just lived a lot of my life being in the forefront. It's not necessary for me. I do have an extremely short tolerance for nonsense. Who told you that? Who told you that? I've been actually working on that. I've been working on getting angry at things. I think that caused the problem when me and Kendra was together. So I'm trying to, and not with her per se, but just in general. So I'm trying to let things slide more. I'm trying to hold my temper. I think I've been doing a really good job of it because a lot of weirdo shit has been happening, and I think I've been doing a really good job of staying even keel and not letting my emotions run away with me. I'm 100%. I'm telling you right now, I'm 100%. At least when I was younger, and I was a lot more impulsive. I'm 100% the person that 2 minutes into a couple of seconds into the argument, I'm probably throwing a punch. Couple of seconds in, fuck this. We done did all the talking. I'm very happy that I'm not like that anymore. I'm very happy that I've grown into a different human being. And I think the best thing that has ever happened for me in my life was Kendra. She's literally the only person besides my daughter, obviously, that I've ever met that made me want to change and be a better person. Not that I ever was a bad person, but made me want to be a better person. I told her never call me again. I shouldn't have did that. I regret it. Even though I think I was right for saying it, I regret it. I was right for saying it though. But I regret it. Well, I mean, I went through the shit I went through at a young age. It definitely, I have attributes that other people don't have because of what I went through. I'm going to 100% agree with that. But tell God to pull up. I'm not trying to play with God. I'm just saying, tell him to pull up. I need God to pull up as soon as he gets a free moment. As soon as he gets a free moment, please have him pull up. I can use him right about now. When did she have a baby? I knew it had to be recent. We already had accounts in here called God Other Things and stuff like that. Because I don't have trolls, you. I don't have trolls. I have people who, I don't know what the fuck to call these guys. I don't know. But I don't got trolls. I don't know what you want to call them at this point. I don't know what you want to call them. Shout out to them guys, though. Yeah. That's why I get it. I move different than a lot of people. I've had no choice. I'm 100% think that God is always with me. What the fuck? There's no way I would have made it without him. I don't want to talk about the person I was trying to advocate for the devil's shoes with blood in them. Because I love that girl. And not my girl, obviously. It's just somebody that I know. And I love her. She's a good person. I don't want to speak on that. Because I don't want to say anything negative about her. Yeah, I don't know what to call those. I don't know what to call those people, to be honest with you. I don't have trolls. I mean, I have trolls, don't get me wrong, but those other people aren't trolls, and those other people are messing it up for the people who are actually trolls. So, now you good. Don't worry about it. She shouldn't have been advocating for blood devil shoes, to be honest with you, but I don't want to. We're not going to talk negative about that young lady. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. We just chopping up. We just talking. I'm gonna let y'all go. Everybody have a good night. Yeah, don't. I'm nowhere near victim. I just want to make that clear because somebody put that shit in it. I'm nowhere near victim. You don't know. I don't think I can't count. I could count the people that I've met on one hand that I think that could have been abandoned while they was in the second grade and make it. Just so we can be clear. So I'm not a victim. I'm a survivor, nigga. . Yeah, I know you be trolling. I don't kick trolls. That's what I keep trying to tell people. I don't kick trolls. I do kick people that get on my nerves, though. Well, no matter what you are. If you're just getting on my nerves, I might just kick you. You're just being annoying. I don't got time for that shit. But I don't kick people because they're trolls. I kick people for other reasons. That's what I keep explaining, but nobody pays me any attention. Well, the liars have convinced people to believe different. Like the other day, somebody sent me a clip that somebody said something. I don't know if it was a real, like really them, or if it was a fake account faking to be them. But they was like, nobody never helped me from YouTube. I've never said I'd helped any. Could y'all please tell me who I've said I helped on YouTube? I've helped a ton of people, but I don't call nobody name unless they tell people that I helped them. Period. So that just goes to show you, the person that was saying that, I gave them advice. They didn't take the advice. So, you know, I did not help them. I attempted to help them. They didn't take the advice, and so they, you know, mad at me. Shout out to them. Everybody gets. Anybody else ever notice that people get mad at me and it turns into a vendetta against me? Anybody else notice that? Like, nobody just gets mad at me and then don't want to just go about their business. People get mad at me and now they just make it their whole life's mission to try to destroy me. I don't understand this shit. But like I said, I grew up different. I just grew up different. And that's why it's important for me to be with a female that I want to be with. And if I can't be with a female that I want to spend time with, that I want to talk to, that I want to be around, then I'm just not going to, then, you know, fuck it. It's better for me to be alone. I can't be with somebody that I'm not high maintenance. Like, I need a whole bunch of this and a whole bunch of that, but if I'm with you, I'm gonna want to spend time with you. I'm gonna want to do stuff with you. I can't be with somebody who's trying to have 3 or 4 different guys at the same time. That shit ain't gonna work. Yeah, I think they do get mad that I'm not affected by their absence. I'm not affected by no one's absence. Kendra's, my daughters. That's about it. I'm not affected by no one else's absence. I don't want to say Kendra's kids' names, but Kendra's children, I love them. All the 4 of the people that I just mentioned, I 100% love. I love other people too. They're not the only 4 people that I love. But I 100% love all of them. I'm affected by their absence. Other than that, I'm not affected by nobody's absence. I'm not affected by nobody's absence. I was abandoned. For everybody that don't know how that feel, I don't know how it feels to be raped. I wasn't raped. So, with the exception of that, there's probably no worse feeling in the world than nobody wants you and nobody care about you. There's probably no other worse feeling. I be thinking about, damn, I had to stink. Remember, I'm in 2nd grade. I don't got nobody to wash my clothes. I'm in 3rd grade. I don't got nobody to wash my clothes. My clothes is going a whole month without getting washed. And I only got 2 pair of pants. Sorry to hear about that, Just. I had to be walking around stinking. I be thinking about that shit. Walking around stinking. My clothes had to be dirty. I mean, I'm a fucking 2nd, 3rd grade, 4th, 5th grade. I'm not washing appropriately. It is what it is. Furthest thing from a victim, man. what it is, I think people don't hear me when I say I lived alone at 8. I don't think they hear me. But I get it though, and it's cool. But I don't think they hear me. Besides food, like, who's gonna wash my clothes? What the fuck? You understand all the problems? I had a lot of. You understand all the obstacles I had to deal with? Shout out to my brothers for having the largest comic book collection I ever personally seen any individuals have. 'Cause that's what I did. Just read. There was years. There was like, not years. I would say there was like months would go sometimes where I had no TV. I might go 4 or 5 months, 6 months with no TV because the TV broke, and I gotta wait for somebody to come around to tell them about it. Because remember, we don't got cell phones. There ain't nobody for me to call. I don't know nobody's phone number. I know my aunt phone number. They don't care. I know my other aunt phone number. They don't really care. You understand what I'm saying? There ain't nobody for me to call. That's a fact. God, the Most High is still with me to this day. That's how I feel. But yeah, but people don't understand all the. I was going like 3-4 months, no TV. I don't got no TV. The TV fucking broke. I have no TV. I used to just read all the time. Shout out to that shit. I was getting books from school. I was literally actually reading them bitches. No, they be giving you books and shit, and kids fake like they read the book. They read like a little bit of the book and then write a book report. No, nigga, I had nothing. I was reading them books. I was reading all of the books. They was giving me, I was reading some of them books 4 and 5 times. That's a fact. Tales of a, what was that? Tales of a 3rd grade, a 5th grade, that was one of my favorite books. Tales of a 5th grade. Wait, hold on. Tales of a 4th grade nothing. That was one of my favorite books. Other books I used to read a lot. Ralph S. Mouse books. I used to read Ralph S. Mouse books like crazy. Who else I used to read a lot of books of? I didn't really care for the chick books. I never really read those books. I ain't really read none of them chick books. But yeah, that's right. What the fuck else I'm gonna do? I ain't nothing else to do. Just try to be a good person, man. I don't know what else to tell you. Just try to be a good person. I never try, and that's literally all I thought about. Like, even when I was a child, I gotta try to be a good person. It's important. Even as a child, that's what I thought. I gotta be a good person. It's important. It's important to be a good person. Most of my family think I'm a goody two-shoes with an attitude problem. I'm gonna say that again. Most of my family considers me to be a goody two-shoes with an attitude problem. And just keep it in the stack with you. I'm looking at something. I'm looking at something. Somebody just shit. I didn't have no one to share pants with. Just so we could be clear. Nope, didn't read any of the Goosebumps. I don't even know if they had the Goosebumps around when I was in school. I'm looking at a thing. Hold on. I'm going to see if I'm going to let y'all see what this is before. But this is a perfect example. I'm not going to show you the whole footage because it's not nothing of much. But this is a lady. She got something in her hand. It might be a weapon. She's holding it like it might be a knife. They tased her. She ran across the street. I'm going to show you the part that I think is important. The police officer that was actually speaking to her and actually tased her was a female police officer. It was a black lady. We need more black women police officers. A lot of y'all don't understand how important it is to have a woman in your life. But this is coming from somebody who was raised with 0 women. I wasn't even allowed to have women around me for me to explain my point. Like people weren't allowed to. My father, basically, people wasn't allowed to come help me. People wasn't allowed to come feed me. People wasn't allowed to come see if I was doing well. Because my father was busy telling everybody that could have possibly cared that I'm doing just fine, and that if I call you, I'm lying. While I'm starving, and he hanging out at clubs partying. Shout out to him though, he had a good time. That's the kind of energy you gotta have. Fuck it, he had a good time, right? And we had like thousands of comic books in my house. My brother, we just had thousands of comic books in the house. I'm not gonna. However, he got them. And we used to keep them in milk crates. So I read like almost every single Spider-Man, every single X-Man, every single Captain America, up until or every comic book that was made up until like 81, 82, I had them and read them. So that means that during like one of the most important eras in comic book histories, the 70s, yeah, I read all of those comic books. Every single last one of them. We had them. I had all of the Alpha Flights up until like 16 or 17. Because Alpha Flight came out, I think they dropped in the 80s or some shit like that. And I had another brother that used to buy them shits. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. Everybody enjoy your night. I meant to let y'all go like 20 minutes ago. Yo, look. Know what works for you, man. Figure out what works for you. Try to replicate it. Alright, that's it. I have no other anything to say about anything. Just figure out what works for you. Try to replicate it. Try to find something that you could do and you could replicate over and over and over and over again. That's the secret. Finding something that you're good at that you can consistently do. I have a brother that went to Bronx High School of Science. I had a shitload of Richie Rich and Archie. I had a shitload of Archie comic books, but that wasn't from these guys. That was I just used to collect those from like school and shit like that. I had a shitload of them little square ass thick books. A shitload of them shits. I just read. I spent a lot of time reading. That's why my vocabulary is actually where it's at now. I spent a lot of time reading, and I always wanted to learn new words because I started writing raps at about 8 or 9 years old. So I wanted to learn new words. So I always read. And when they gave out the vocabulary words at school, I used to always put the vocabulary words in raps. So I just made sure that I stayed. Like my vocabulary is way more extensive than what I actually use. But I get into weird conversations with people where they're always trying to test my intelligence. So I think that people think that I think that I'm smarter than I actually am. or I try to come off like I'm smarter than I actually am, or I try to come off like I know things that I don't know. So whenever I see somebody coming at me like that, I just, I play dumb. Fuck it. Fuck it. You don't think I know it? I don't care if I know it or not. You care. So fuck it. Nah, I don't know it. Whatever the thing is you're talking about, you know more about it than me. And that's it. We're gonna go from there. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. Everybody enjoy your night. You got anybody still awake in your household, give them a hug. Tell them you love them. You don't never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Give people their flowers while they still here. Also, when we wake up in the morning, one of the first things we want to do is drink water. So let's make sure that we get water on our docket. We want to make sure that we drink water in the morning. Also, I just found this out. Do not chug water. When you drink water, you want to drink water like a sipping motion. The reason being is you want to also have saliva go down with your water. The saliva is going to help the acids in your stomach or something along those lines. You can look it up if you don't believe me. But you do want to sip water. You don't want to chug water. I just wanted to say that real quick. You don't want to chug water. You want to sip water. You don't want to. Also, apparently, you don't really want to drink water while you're eating either. You also don't really want to drink water while you're eating. Apparently, you should eat and then wait about 45 minutes to an hour after that to drink actual water. But you can't rinse your mouth out or something. I mean, I still drink water a little bit, but I'm sipping it now. Wait, what are you talking about, Just? But I'm sipping it now, and I'm not chugging it. I gotta stop doing that. Water is one of the most important things for your body, but if we're putting it in your body the wrong way, you could cause your body to actually have problems instead of being helpful. With that being said, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna get out of here. I love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one.